Today, I'm making Spider-Man real.
Oh wow, that is
my god, bro.
Yeah, you're killing it.
I don't think I've ever felt more like Spider-Man.
I'm spinning real webs, climbing, and even showing Spider-Man himself how I did it.
It's actually more or less plastic. You can kind of think of it like that.
Bro, are you like did you like go to school? Like, you just like
Because in the new Spider-Man movie, he actually starts turning into a spider and gets real spider powers.
What is happening to me?
So I'm gonna find out exactly what it takes to do this in real life. This is gonna be a two-part series where I first learn to spin real webs, build a giant one way up in the trees, and show it to Spider-Man himself. Then in part 2, I'll learn to climb like a spider using synthetic gecko skin that actually lets me stick. And again, see if the cast thinks it's worthy of Spider-Man.
What do you mean it's not sticky though? Like how does that stick to the...
Definitely get subscribed so you don't miss any of that. But first, let's go somewhere to spin our web. We need to find a couple of good trees to build our Spider-Man secret lair. I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I've been looking at trees for the last hour and they all look identical. Like those look kind of nice. I could spin a web up there. But we gotta become a spider to spin these webs. Now I have made like real Spider-Man web fluid before and it actually works just like how real spiders make webs. Spiders use a liquid protein mixture that they spray out of their spinners, and on contact with air it instantly turns the liquid into a strong hardened silk. So we can actually recreate this synthetically using a solvent and a plastic polymer. Now there's tons of different specific formulas for this, but they all work more or less the same way. You add your solvent, then dissolve in your favorite polymer, and just like that you have synthetic web fluid, or napalm if you get the ratio wrong. But you put that in a spray bottle, that fine mist lets the solvent evaporate off, leaving behind your hardened web polymer. And it looks awesome and would be perfect for like a Spider-Man cocoon. Except for one thing. It's not strong and I will fall and get eaten by bears. We need much stronger webs that we can easily spin out. Like the spool inside my web shooter. Like when I press down on the trigger, the spring launches the web and it flies out off the spool. So we can shoot super long webs just from a little spool on my wrist. The web should also be sticky, but in the right way. Basically, it needs to stick to itself to build the web, but still be able to spin out easily. Now, I actually have developed this all-stick formula that's so strong I can literally stick to walls and ceilings instantly. So I put a bit on the tip and now it can stick to anything. It's also got a motor that winds up the web and the sticky stuff peels off clean with no residue. So I'll just take this concept and put it on my back somehow like a spider. Also, if you want to get your own web shooter, I've got a toy invention store called Trick Tech, where you can get these web shooters, the all-stick tip, and our bouncing Captain America frisbees. Tons more toys coming soon, so make sure to follow us over there too. But after I did a bunch more testing with different materials to see what's the best for spinning a web, I found this. You see, everything else I tested, Kevlar, steel wire, nylon, are all great and can be spooled out like a web. And they're all strong too, but aren't sticky at all. So that's not gonna work unless I want to tie like a million knots. Unfortunately, my sticky goo is too sticky for this project and I'll just end up stuck hanging again. Ellie, the fire department. But only one has everything we need. As it turns out, regular plastic wrap is like the Goldilocks for spinning webs. And it's actually made of the same molecules as our liquid webs, but just in different form. It also fits so nicely in these rolls that you can totally spin a web with the right setup. You know, you don't really think anything of it because on its own, one layer, you know, nothing crazy, right? But because it sticks to itself, you can like really layer it up, and that's when it starts to get crazy. Because this stuff is actually insanely strong. First, let's find out how much it takes to hold my weight. One layer. Nope. 5 layers. A little better. 10 layers. Tell me this doesn't look like spider webs now. Oh! 10 layers. Ooh, we're getting there. 15 layers. Oh, 15 layers it is. Add a couple more just for safety, but this is pretty firmly holding me. 15, that's all you need. That's like actually not bad. Just to be safe, we're gonna test it with a car and see exactly how strong the stuff is. So we've got about 40 strands. We're gonna see the breaking strength. We know how strong to make these ropes so I don't die. Slowly, all right, we're at 8, yep, keep going. Oh my God. Yeah, keep going. Oh my God. Oh, 400. All right, keep going. 400. I'm scared. 500, almost 600. 600. Yep, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Yep, all right, it's about to break probably. 700. Holy shit. Look how far it's stretching. Oh my God. Wow. 800. Keep going. Oh! 860 pounds. Oh! It stretched so far. Is your car good? I forgot about that. Actually looks like you're a spider spinning a web. So I'm gonna do this way up in a tree. But to make it even harder, 100% of this treehouse will be made from this. You think Spider-Man has wood and nails? No, you can only use what's on my body. That means I gotta climb the trees, spin webs between them all, using only plastic. No ladders, no other tools, not even safety ropes. If I want safety, I gotta build it from the plastic. It's crazy, but I wanna be as authentic to a real spider spinning a web as possible. Hopefully it keeps me safe because I'm sleeping here tonight. About level with the knot.
That is insane.
All held in with plastic. So you might be wondering, how am I actually gonna climb? Well, I'm actually wearing my ultimate Spidey web building suit. Busted out the old wall climbing shoes and hand grippers. Basically, we've got spikes everywhere, so the shoes dig into the trees and then these let me grip around the tree so I can hold myself up. Now, for some reason, I thought this was gonna be pretty straightforward. Just climb up with the climbers and spin the web, but no. This turned out to be one of the most exhausting, challenging, and painful projects I've ever done. Ow, 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 ow. Dude, this is so bad. I can't fucking do this anymore. Firstly, because I got literally every weather you could imagine in the span of 24 hours. Both the shelter and him will be pushed to their limits. Also, as it turns out, it's super hard to spin a web like a spider if you're a 200-pound human, with no ladder and only plastic webs on your back. Now, believe it or not, coming into this, I had a solid idea for how to build the web. I actually planned it out for a while, and to start, I'm climbing up and setting web anchors around each of the 4 trees. These anchors are made by spinning webs about 50 layers thick for ultimate strength. This is gonna be crazy. Look how high that is. Got the top one there, other top one. Oh, this is gonna be like the ground floor level. It's kind of a workout, honestly. Been at it for many hours. I don't know why I got the stupid idea to do it like 20 feet in the air. It makes things way harder. Like if we could just walk around the tree, it'd be way easier, but no, instead we're gonna actually tie ourselves to the tree basically with spider webs and try and go full Spidey with it. Then I have to like sleep up here too. Like, who was thinking of this? Finally, we've got all the anchors, and now we gotta lay out our drag lines. These are like the main webs that spiders use to walk across while they build the rest of the web, and we've gotta make them as tight as possible so they don't sag. But all of this is super hard when you're way up in a tree and you're standing on the line. I'm so tired. There's actually still so much more to do. Look, it hurts. Cut my hand so much.
That's all we had.
That's all we had. Yeah. The outdoor boys would do some like cool stuff to like get water. Me, I have no idea what to do. Maybe hope it rains. I've never regretted saying anything more because the next thing I know, I got my wish and it started raining. It has really started raining. I can't feel my hands. Got cold. What is it with this weather? Is anyone else's hands like freezing? How did it go from so sunny and warm to like raining and freezing in like 2 seconds? Ow, 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 ow. Dude, this is so bad. I can't fucking do this anymore. I gotta come down. Oh God. Yeah. I was unwell. And it's times like this that really make me question what I'm even doing. Like, this whole thing is so ridiculous. I just wanted to spin a spider web. It looked cool, I don't know, but Mother Nature was having none of it. Even more slippery. And you're like 20 feet up in a tree trying not to fall. 37. That's ridiculous. We all thought it was like 50 degrees out and we're just like, you know, a little cold for no reason. 37 degrees and raining. Out here in a friggin' Spider-Man suit. And this was just the start. But we warmed up a bit, dried off, and eventually the storm passed. Oh, it's sunny? Let's go. Things are looking up. But the web was far from over. You see, now I need to actually walk across these outer webs to spin the rest of it, which again is a lot easier if you're a spider and not a 200-pound dude. My plan was to walk across the bottom web while holding onto the top, all while spinning more webs from my back. And to do that, realistically, like a spider, I invented this thing. Check this out. I basically just spun a web right there. This means I can do it hands-free. And this kind of actually worked, but was also super hard to do because the web sagged under my weight. So it then became a game of tensioning the web as much as I could and wrapping the bottoms together to make it as sturdy as possible. And eventually, somehow, I started making some progress and the web was actually taking shape. It's a big learning curve here. Like, I'm getting slightly better, but it really sucks. I need to go around the outside of these trees too. Once I finally do that, then I try and cross and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good for another wrap. And then it breaks and you have to do 20 wraps for it to even be like remotely stable for you to stand on. Not fair, spiders have like 8 limbs. This part's not as hard. This is like just a lot of like tedious wrapping. Like I feel like this is like when the spider like catches the fly. Like the hard scurrying part's done and then you're just wrapping it up. This part I'm enjoying. But right on cue, just as things were going smoothly, Mother Nature swooped back in and hit us with some spooky rain and fog. Actually crazy just how quickly the weather flips around here. Another weather switch, I know we love that. But spirits are high because floor is done. Now we just gotta do the ceiling. So we're up, quite literally, can finally like walk around without really like holding on to things. Way better than what we had before. It's looking like a room in here, so I would Airbnb this. $250 a night, 1 bed, 1 bath. Bath is the hole I forgot to patch. Oh my God, we have 2 people up here. Welcome to the web.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
This is nice.
Yes, don't bounce. We rated it for, I think about 800 pounds. With you up here, that probably puts us over.
Right over.
As I'm spinning the roof of the web, the rain just kept getting harder and the wind really started to blow fast through the trees. It became a race to get the roof done before it gets too cold and miserable. Yeah, it gets real cold. It is raining. And it's starting to get a little harder. My shoulders are on fire right now. Before it was all like kind of like down here, but now I'm like. Finally though, I got the roof on and after 6 hours straight in the tree, I came down to see how my hard work looks. I hate it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
He said, I hate it. He's been up there too long.
No one should be up in a tree for 6 hours doing that. Oh my God, my hands are. How do we make this look better? I don't know what I was expecting, but it just looked messy with all these pieces hanging off, like a bunch of trash in a tree, which I guess it kind of is. Don't worry, we recycle it all after. But to make it actually look like a cool spider web layer, I started straightening it up and also adding the sides, which I'm hoping will really bring it all together. Luckily, the sides are actually simple. Just walk around the tree, but I need to do it 100 times. Gonna try and go around the outsides of the trees. Might be a little sketchy, it might get tangled, but we're gonna do our best. Just like everything else with this, some figuring out. Finally, after walking around my web for what felt like an eternity, the sides are on and it's starting to take shape. A ton of progress has just been made. We now have walls. Look at it in here. This is freaking cool. So much warmer too. Who would have thought? Walls, a nice little bed area. Finally, our hard work is paying off. But we did spend thousands just in materials, which is kind of tough to think about. But our sponsor Chime helps lay it out super easily so I don't lose my mind. Chime is America's #1 choice for banking. And the part that got me is the 5% cash back where you actually pick the category you want. Like groceries, gas, rideshare, tons of stuff. So all the money I keep dumping into web supplies from the grocery store is actually earning me some back. The project's kind of free if you think about it. This is perfect for a guy who will blow his entire budget on plastic. Like I'm basically getting paid to become a spider right now. No monthly fees, no overdraft fees, and you can even get your paycheck up to 2 days early, which is huge, especially when you're waiting on funds to go buy more web shooters or giant buckets of sticky goo. No, just me? Okay. They've also got up to 3.75 APY on savings, which is like 9 times the national average. So all that money you save, it's constantly growing while you just sit there. So if that sounds at all interesting, sign up at chime.com/jlaser, link below, and you can get up to $350 bonus. We also added webs to hang off of, and we stocked it full of Spidey tech, like lights and our big net web shooters, just in case any bad guys try and pull up.
Nice shot!
Also, thankfully, the rain had stopped and things were looking up. This whole project's been such ups and downs. Could be worse, a lot worse. At least it's not snowing, but you just gotta remember that. I really gotta stop talking. It's almost like the weather's listening to me, because moments later, this happened. Really coming down now. You never know. You really never know. Things have changed, and it is really starting to come down. Somehow, believe it or not, in the last less than a day, it went from scorching hot to rainy to now this. We are really testing our web house, but we're gonna carry on. And I don't know, this is just absurd. I did not expect this. It looks really cool with the snow behind it and everything. It actually looks like a giant spider did it. Can't wait to sleep in there. Yay! Well, let's go up and check it out. You know, how bad could it be? You can see we are really putting this to the test. We have a lot of snow on the roof, which I did not expect. See this water? Probably gonna leak through. I'm gonna try and do as much weatherproofing as I can before it gets really dark. This is gonna look so cool when it gets dark. I guess we just wait for nightfall and hope this roof holds. All right, it is getting dark, guys. You can't really see much of anything. Yeah, let's hit these lights and see how they look now. All right, turning on. Whoa, this is sick. Oh, it's such a vibe in here. Look at these lights. Lights on like the web. It looks sick. The way it's reflecting off the webs and like just diffusing through looks insane. It's like I'm in a freaking spider villain lair. You kind of forget because it's pitch black out right now, but I am like 20 feet up in a tree. If you'll notice here, that's kind of the portal down to the abyss. Yep. Do not want to step in there. Wouldn't even care, it's just dumping snow, by the way, which also, it's June. It's not supposed to snow in June. Time to just like rip some Fortnite or something, I guess. What's up, guys? Welcome to my crib. We're Spider-Man! All right, I think it might be about that time to try and get a little bit of rest. Did the best we could in terms of weatherproofing this, but I made myself a little web blanket here, so kind of just really bundled myself up. I'm like actually a cocoon right now. This is pretty cool though. Look at the snowfall and just listen to silence. Yeah, I'll turn out the lights and hopefully we make it. All right, I think we made it. Oh, water's leaking. Okay. We made it. It's about like 3 a.m. Pretty cold now. I said it was warm before, but it's pretty cold. I might have to call it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it another 6 hours. But again, you know, it was never supposed to survive snow. Very crazy project. Spinning an actual web like Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this tree. I was a tired, cold spider, questioning all my decisions. Then I got a call from Spider-Man himself. So we ripped down the web and rushed back home to figure it out. Yeah, we're going.
Really sure, but it all worked out.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. We found out we have less than a day to fly to New York and film with Tom Holland.
The Tom Holland.
And movie, the Tom Holland. And we don't know what to show him. Like, ideally, like, half these wall climbers we've scaled literal skyscrapers with, but can't be like, hey Tom, meet me at Empire State. Like, how do we do Spidey stuff in a room full of like reporters and camera people?
We have to make him believe Spider-Man powers are achievable in real life.
And he's like carrying like the emotion and like the story, but like, we need to make him see it exists. 3:17, and we're talking AM. And we're cooking up some web fluid. Super last minute. Pretty Spider-Man, honestly. It's about 4 a.m. Fingers crossed, you know, I did all I could. At the end of the day, really anything could happen, especially with these last minute shoots. Just gotta be ready to seize those random opportunities that pop up. You really never know what's gonna happen, but you just gotta be ready to seize it when it does. Whether that means working all night, whatever it may be. Somehow, we're at it again. We've got so many different Spider-Man gadgets that we're gonna show. We'll see if he thinks they're super cool or totally lame. Freaking out a little bit. Just a little bit. Who would have thought, you know? Why me? Hey, how are ya?
Christian, this is Jacob.
Hey Tom, good to meet you, Jake.
Nice to see you, Jake.
My name is Jake, and I specialize in making superhero tech work in real life.
I just want to say,
Yeah.
I love all the stuff that you do. I've seen your stuff
Are you
online.
serious?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I mean, do I have to say likewise? I've seen you a couple places too. First thing we have is this liquid web fluid.
Come on.
Oh, it does.
Whoa. Hell yeah, bro.
Whoa. What is that
Yeah, what is it made of?
made of?
Oh, what? That's actually hard, bro. That's pretty sick.
It's actually more or less plastic. You can kind of think of it like that. We actually spun a web out of plastic like this, way up in a tree that you can actually go inside.
Bro, are you like did you like go to school? Like, or
Yeah,
are you,
where did you
or did
learn
you
to
just
do
like,
it?
you just like,
You know, I did get a degree in physics, but a lot of it was self-taught. Just It's kind of me playing around in my garage, just trying to figure out like, how do I make this real? Like watching your stuff and be like, okay, how do I do that for real?
Yeah, right?
Oh, wow, that is
My
crazy.
God,
Natural,
bro.
I don't think I've ever felt more like Spider-Man in my life. Wow, that is amazing.
That's really cool.
We need to get some of this
Yeah.
next time we make one of these movies.
But the issue is, you know, you feel it and it's not really strong. So we were like,
It'll
okay.
be the next phase.
Exactly. So we started developing new web shooters to be Spider-Man.
It's a dumb question, but it's like this, right?
We used one in the first movie.
You shoot it, and then you can stick, and then it'll reel back up, and then you can like grab stuff.
Did you reel it back up? There's a button?
Yeah, there's a button on the back. If you aim at that water bottle and hit it,
Embarrassing if you miss.
nice.
Got it. Nice. There we go.
Wow.
Will it lift? Can I get Bam?
Yeah, you might be able to pick up the dog.
It's gonna pull his hairs out, bro.
It's
So sicky. How far can it go? Can I get the info? I'm gonna aim for your iPhone.
Embarrassing. I got it.
Down the barrel.
That could be yours. That's yours. This is like a step up. Do you want me to just do it?
Yeah, why
Should I
don't
just
you do it? Yeah.
But it'll just be like a little bit louder than like a paintball gun.
Okay. Is it gonna blow up in our faces?
Probably not.
Hold on, I'm not standing there. Probably not. I've got a career.
Alright.
Right here.
Okay. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how you catch someone in real life.
Holy wow.
That's like a step up from those.
Take the shot too. Is crazy.
Wow.
He is a tough job, I'll be honest.
It's about every day I have to endure
Hey man, that stuff is so
That's
cool.
awesome, man.
I honestly still can't believe what's happening and that Tom actually knew who I was and liked my videos. But stay tuned and subscribe for the next part with the rest of the interview where I show Tom and the CEO my wall climbers that stick just like actual spiders and geckos. And as always, drop your invention ideas down below and we'll see you in part 2.